Welcome back to Wrestling News CC, your number one source for breaking wrestling news, shocking developments, and everything WWE. Today's story is absolutely mind-blowing, the kind of moment that sends shockwaves through the entire WWE Universe. If you love epic comebacks, shocking betrayals, and the kind of intensity only WWE's biggest stars can deliver, then you've come to the right place. Because what just happened at Saturday Night Main Event on May 25, 2025, was nothing short of a full-blown wrestling earthquake. Two of the most dominant and iconic forces in WWE history made their earth-shattering return, and they came back not just to compete, but to seek vengeance. Yes, I'm talking about Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. And the target of their wrath? None other than their former advocate and mastermind, Paul Heyman. The man who once stood as the architect behind their unstoppable reigns was mercilessly destroyed in front of a stunned audience. Today, we're breaking down every jaw-dropping moment from the event, the build-up that led to this historic return, the shocking betrayal, and what this means for WWE moving forward. Let's rewind a bit. The weeks leading up to Saturday Night Main Event were rife with rumors. Brock Lesnar was spotted around various WWE events sporting a new, rugged look. His trademark short beard was now longer and scruffier, giving him an intense, almost primal aura. His cold, piercing gaze was back, and fans couldn't stop speculating. Social media was flooded with theories. Was the Beast incarnate preparing for a comeback? Was WWE planning one last monstrous run from the former Universal and WWE champion? The signs were there, but WWE kept fans on the edge with cryptic teases and subtle nods. Roman Reigns, too, had been out of the spotlight for a while. The tribal chief's absence made fans wonder what was next for the head of the table. Rumors suggested that tensions between Roman and Paul Heyman were reaching a boiling point. And then, the announcement dropped, Saturday Night Main Event would air exclusively on Netflix at 5:30 a.m. on May 25. The card promised explosive matches, but nobody could have predicted the storm that was about to hit. The arena was electric. The crowd was buzzing, signs in hand, voices raised in anticipation. From the first match, the energy was palpable. Every bout was high stakes and high impact, setting the stage perfectly for what was to come. The scheduled main event. Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker teaming up to take on CM Punk and Sami Zayn. Four of the most intense and passionate competitors in WWE today. But there was more than just the match at stake, there was Paul Heyman, sitting ringside, visibly aligned with Rollins and Breaker. Heyman, once the mastermind behind both Brock and Roman, had clearly shifted his allegiance to the new generation. The crowd's reaction was mixed. Some booed, some were confused, and others were bracing for something big. From the opening bell of the main event, tension was thick. Heyman's demeanor was different, calculating, cold. The crowd sensed the brewing storm. Rollins and Breaker fought fiercely, but the spotlight wasn't just on the wrestlers. All eyes were on Heyman. And then it happened. Out of nowhere, the arena went dark. The giant screens flickered, and an eerie silence took over. The crowd's anticipation turned into chaos when two massive figures appeared at the entrance ramp, Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. The roar from the crowd was deafening. The Beast and the tribal chief, reunited but with an unmistakable edge of fury, marched down the ramp with purpose. There was no hesitation. No greeting. This was a calculated invasion. Heyman's expression shifted from smug confidence to visible shock. He knew this wasn't going to end well. Brock and Roman entered the ring with a singular goal, to punish the man who once guided them but now betrayed them. Heyman tried to back away, tried to plead or explain, but the combined force of Brock and Roman was unstoppable. What followed was brutal and unrelenting. Brock landed a thunderous F5 that shook the ring itself. Roman followed with a devastating spear that left Heyman gasping on the mat. The two men, once united under Heyman's vision, were now united against him. It wasn't just a physical assault, it was a message. A statement of vengeance. The crowd watched in stunned silence as Paul Heyman was destroyed in a way that wrestling rarely allows, without hesitation or mercy. The WWE Universe exploded online. Social media platforms flooded with reactions. Fans were debating what this meant for the future. Was this the start of a Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns partnership? Or was this a prelude to something even bigger? One thing was clear, Paul Heyman's role as the puppet master was over. For years, he was the man behind the scenes, manipulating outcomes and building legends. But now, he was the victim. The questions began to flood in. What pushed Brock and Roman to this breaking point? How long had tensions been simmering beneath the surface? And who would Heyman turn to next? To truly understand this moment, we have to go back to the roots of these relationships. Paul Heyman has been instrumental in the careers of both Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. With Brock, Heyman was the advocate who brought the Beast to superstardom, securing title runs and creating some of WWE's most memorable moments. With Roman Reigns, Heyman shifted gears to become the special counsel for the tribal chief, guiding him through his transformation into the dominant WWE Universal Champion. But over time, cracks began to show. Brock's recent absence and Roman's rise created friction. Heyman's alliances seemed split, and whispers of favoritism and betrayal surfaced. This explosive moment at Saturday Night Main Event was the inevitable fallout of those simmering tensions. Looking ahead, the possibilities are endless. Will Brock and Roman form an unstoppable alliance, finally united against the man who tried to control them? Could this lead to a monumental tag team run or even a clash for supremacy between the two legends? And where does Paul Heyman go from here? Will he seek revenge? Will he align with other WWE superstars to reclaim his throne as the ultimate strategist? One thing's for sure, this shocking turn has set the stage for one of the most intense storylines WWE has seen in years. Thanks for tuning into Wrestling News CC for this exclusive breakdown of the Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns return and the brutal destruction of Paul Heyman at Saturday Night Main Event. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to never miss any of the latest wrestling news and updates. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about Brock and Roman's shocking attack on Heyman? What should happen next? Let's get the conversation going. Until next time, keep loving wrestling and stay tuned for more jaw-dropping moments right here on Wrestling News CC. If you thought tonight's story was wild, trust me, what happens next will blow your mind. So don't stop now. Click on the video right here on your screen to continue the chaos, the drama, and the inside scoop only we deliver. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and join the Wrestling News CC family, where the real stories of WWE come to life. See you in the next one.